Hello, welcome to all of you. In this video, I'm going to start chapter number 3, and the name of the chapter is Food and Health. Okay, so this is the first chapter for your half yearly course. So let us discuss this chapter. So, as we know, students, first of all, we need food to get energy to study, okay, to play and to work and to grow and to stay healthy. So all the activities that we do in our daily life, we need food for that because food gives us energy. Food gives us energy. That is why we need energy to do all the activities. For example, study, play, if we want to work, and our body needs growth. So for growth also we need energy. And from where we do get this energy? We get this energy from food. Okay, in the previous class we have learned about the various components of food. In this chapter we will revise the component of foods and then discuss the importance of healthy food and the harmful effect of junk food on our health. Okay, now we will just study uh, about the components of food. Food contains all some essential substances called nutrients. These are five main nutrients present in our food. Okay, students. So we know that whatever the food we are having, there are four main components of our food, and we can call them the nutrients. Okay, so there are five main nutrients are present in our food. And what are the names of those five main nutrients? The name of five main nutrients are carbohydrate, second fat, number 3 protein, number 4 vitamins, number 5 minerals. Okay, so these are the four main nutrients: number 1, number 2, number 3 protein, number 4 vitamins, number 5 minerals. Apart from these five, roughage and water are the two other components of food. Okay, so we can say that there are five main nutrients in the food. Apart from those five main nutrients, we are having two more parts, which are roughage and water. Okay, now we will study about them one by one. First of all, carbohydrate. So what are the sources of carbohydrate? From where do we get carbohydrate? So cereal means rice, wheat, or fruits, potatoes, honey, all these are the main source of carbohydrate. Okay, and what is the function? What do carbohydrate do? Okay, so they give us energy. They provides energy to the body. So when we need energy, we need to have carbohydrates such as cereals, fruit, potatoes, honey. Okay, then let's talk about fats. So sometimes we say that, oh, I will not have this food because this is too oily, so it has too much of fats. So fat, what are the sources of fats? Oil, butter, ghee, cream, milk, and dry fruits. These are the main sources of fats. And what are the function? What do fats do? They also gives us energy. Okay, so carbohydrate as well as fat, they both gives us energy. Now let's talk about the protein. The sources of protein are milk, cheese, eggs, meat, fish, soya beans, pulses. Okay, these are the sources of proteins. And what are the functions of protein? They build muscles, repair the body, and help us grow. So, proteins are very, very essential for the growth of the body, for especially for a infant child, or for a, we can say, for a child like you. You are a child now, and for the proper growth of your body you needs protein in proper amount in your diet, because they helps in building muscles. If you want to make your muscles, you or you want to grow properly, then you should have these products. Okay, because these are the sources of proteins. Now let's talk about the vitamins. So vitamins, they are required in very small amount. Okay, we don't need them in a very large amount. And what are the sources of vitamins? They are green leafy vegetables, all the green vegetables, and then fruits, then eggs, and then fish and milk. These are the uh, sources of vitamins, and different sources have different kind of vitamins. Okay, but we don't have to study the types of vitamin, we just have to remember what are the sources that provides us different vitamins. Okay, then what are the function, what do vitamins do? So they help in the normal functioning of the body and protects us against diseases. So if we want to prevent different diseases, and we want a proper we can say, if we won't get caught by any diseases, or we want the normal functioning of our body, then we should have vitamins also in our diet. Okay, and these are the sources, these are the products from which we can get vitamins. Now let's talk about the minerals. So minerals, they are also required in small amount. And what are the sources? Vegetables, especially we can say green leafy vegetables, then fruit, milks, eggs, salt. These are the main sources of minerals. Okay, they help in normal functioning of the body and keep the body healthy. Now let's talk about the roughage. Fibers present in our food are called roughage. Okay, whatever the fibers that are present in the food, for example, the sources are whole grains, then fruits and vegetables. And functions, they help to remove undigested food from the body. Okay, now let's talk about the water, because water is the main part of our diet, of our food. Okay, so water is not amongst those five nutrients, but water is apart from them. Water helps in removing waste from our body through sweat, through urine. It also maintains the normal body temperature. Okay, so water helps us to maintain the normal body temperature. uh, Also, we should drink 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. This is a very important point, that we should have at least 6 to 8 glass of water. 6 to 8 glass of water every day is required for the healthy functioning of the body. Now let's talk about the balanced diet, because we all have food, but sometimes in our food or in our diet, what happens, these five nutrients are not present in the proper amount. So due to the lack of any particular nutrient, any disease can be occurred, or what happened, the growth of the body can be stopped. So we should have a balanced diet. Okay, we should always have a balanced diet. Now if I say we should have a balanced diet, so what do I mean, what I want to say, what is a balanced diet? So a diet that contains all the components. I have told you there are five components, if you remember. Okay, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, all these are the five main nutrients or components of the food. So a diet that contains all the component of food in right amount is called balanced diet. So balanced diet is a diet in which all the components are present in the right amount, neither in a less amount nor in very huge amount. Okay, they should be in proper and right amount. So that kind of diet will be called balanced diet. Okay, and we should always have balanced diet in which we are having proper amount of carbohydrate, proper amount of vitamin and fats, and protein and vitamins. Okay, now the amount of different components of food in the balanced diet depends on the age, gender, whether male or female, and the amount of physical work done by a person. For example, if you are a child, so you need to grow. Okay, so your body needs to grow, so you need to have more carbohydrate in your diet. more fat so that you can grow, your body can grow properly. On the other hand, if there is a person who is doing more physical work, there is a labor who is doing more physical work, or a player who is doing more physical work, then he needs energy, so he needs to have what? Carbohydrates more in his uh, balanced diet. Okay, now let us discuss some point one by one. Growing children like you need more proteins in their diet. Why? Because protein helps in building muscles and growth. So you at this age, because you are a child, you all are children, so you need protein in your diet. Okay, but if we talk about an athlete or a laborer or any other person who does more physical work, needs more carbohydrate in his or her diet. Why carbohydrate? Because carbohydrate gives us energy. Next, people who work in offices need less carbohydrate, because if we are working in office, so we are not doing any physical work, we are doing mental work. Okay, so we don't need carbohydrate too much. So the people who are working in offices need less carbohydrate and fats in their diet. Okay, now let us discuss now importance of a balanced diet. Why the balanced diet is so much important? So the balanced diet is very important because number one, it helps in proper growth and development of the body. If we will not have balanced diet like this thali, as you can see in this thali, there is everything is present in this thali. Okay, so you can say that this is a balanced diet. Roti is there, as you can say, papad, dahi, dal, and you can say vegetables and salad, and dessert also is there, rasgulla. So everything is present in this diet, so we can say this is a balanced diet. So balanced diet helps us in proper growth and development of the body. Second point is this: it is needed for healthy functioning of the body. Healthy functioning means our body works properly if we have proper diet. Then third, it helps to maintain an ideal body weight and keeps us fit. So if we are having balanced diet, the weight of the body remains ideal. We don't get too much fat. Okay, we don't get too much heavy, and the weight of the body doesn't get too much more than the usual. So it helps to maintain ideal body weight. Then four, it protects us from diseases. So these are the main four points for the importance of balanced diet. Now let us talk about junk food. Junk food is the opposite of balanced diet. Okay, as I have told you, balanced diet helps us for maintaining the body growth, for preventing us from diseases. On the other hand, junk food is something bad. It is something which we should avoid. Okay, now a food item that contains high amount of sugar and fat. Now this is very important to remember, very important point to remember. A food item that contains high amount of sugar and fat, because junk food has high amount of sugar, it has too much sugar, it has too much fat, with no or very less amount of fibers, is called junk food. Because junk food usually have only two things: just sugar and fat, and very less amount of nutrients. It doesn't have protein, it doesn't have carbohydrates, or if it has, then in a very less amount. So that is why you should avoid it. Junk food does not give proper nutrients to the body. Okay, burger, pizzas, chips, french fries, chocolates, cold drinks and ice creams, these are the some example of junk food. And there are so many junk foods which we have in our daily life. You know very well. Okay, whenever we go outside or anyone wanderer come in our locality, he's selling the junk food, and we our mouth get watered when we hear their voice. So we should not have junk food on regular basis, because it doesn't have nutrients. Only and only it has only sugar and what? Fat. Okay, now let us discuss some harmful effect of eating junk food, means the bad effect of eating junk food. So eating junk food on a regular basis and making it part of daily diet is not good for health. Okay, some harmful effect of eating junk food are as follows. Number one, lack of energy in the body. When we have too much junk food, then we don't have carbohydrate now, so our body doesn't get carbohydrate. That is why we get lack of energy in the body. Our body doesn't have energy, and due to the lack of energy we are not able to do any work. So number one point is lack of energy. Number two, lack of nutrients in the body. It may cause deficiency diseases. Now, what is deficiency diseases? We will study about deficiency diseases later in this chapter. Okay. So it may cause deficiency diseases. Number three, it increases body weight, which is called obesity. In Hindi, we say it motapa. Okay. Motapa means it is a body condition which the weight of the body increases too much. So if we are having too much of junk food, lots of pizzas, lots of chips, lots of burger, so it can increase the obesity. It can increase the weight of the body. Obesity cause many diseases such as heart diseases, heart attack, okay, and hypertension. These are the some diseases which are caused by obesity. So obesity is not good. Next question, next is point 4, lack of fibers in the diet cause constipation, means difficult bowel movement. Okay, now next topic is, so the next topic is revision. Okay, so we are going to now revise. This is the first exercise for revision given on page number 25. You have to do. Okay, I'm going to discuss it. So first, tick tick the correct answer. Number 1, what of the following which of the following give energy to body? Which of the following give energy to body? Carbohydrate, fat, protein, both A and C. So of course both A and C. Okay, because carbohydrates and fats, they both give energy to the body. Next, which of the following build muscles and help us grow? So the right option is protein, because protein helps us grow and helps to make muscles in the body. Third, dash and dash are protective foods. So what are protective foods? Fat or protein, carbohydrate and fat, vitamins and minerals, vitamins and roughage. So the right answer is vitamins and minerals. These are protective foods. 4, dash helps to remove undigested food from the body. So the right option is roughage, because roughage helps us to remove undigested food from the body. Okay, now next is fill in the blanks. Let us do this. First is a diet that contains all the components of food in the right amount is called a healthy diet or balanced diet. So the right option is balanced diet. Okay, so right, balanced. Next, growing children need more protein or fat? So of course protein, because protein helps us in the growth of muscles. Okay, proteins. Next, eating dash food is not good. Eating balanced food or junk food? So of course junk food is the right answer, because eating junk food is not good for our health. Okay, so this you have to do today. This is all for today. Next, in the next video I will explain the rest of the chapter. Till then, goodbye.